Greetings. In my last week's message, I spoke about how seemingly little things can have big payoffs. I continue with that message this week. There are only two ways to increase your revenue. Only two. You can either increase the number of exams which you deliver, or you can increase your average revenue per exam. It's really that simple. Now, there are scores of ways to increase revenue per exam, everything from new products to improving your handoff. Moving your revenue per exam needle can be as simple as raising your prices. Revenue per exam is generally the first place that one looks for improved profits, since incremental revenue delivers the highest possible margin. Increasing revenue per exam is especially important if your appointment book is full, but frankly, few optometrists are even close to running at capacity. What about increasing the number of exams you provide? Yes, there are also many ways to accomplish this. You can promote your practice in a variety of ways and through a plethora of communications vehicles. Many of you join vision plans to add unit volume, much to my chagrin. And some of you have even used questionable referral promotions in the hopes that such incentives will motivate patients to refer their friends. Such programs rarely work because only a certain type of individual is motivated to make a referral. And for those folks, providing an incentive is almost an insult. Malcolm Gladwell spoke about what he terms connectors in his bellwether book, The Tipping Point. If you've not read this timeless work, pick it up. In it, Malcolm talks about how connectors make change happen through people. These are the folks who, every time you ask a question, start flipping through their mind and asking themselves, who do I know who knows this? Who do I know who has done this? Who do I know that I need to connect you with? They love connecting you with people because they're all about the people. These folks are constantly referring patients. They love to network and talk with people just for the sake of doing so. That's why patient referral programs have less than stellar results. Connectors get their pay by helping others, not from coffee mugs, t-shirts, or discounts. Certainly, identifying and inspiring your connectors is a crucial part of any practice building initiative. But there's also another way to add patients to your practice. Just ask. Now, I've watched countless optometrists pass out their cards in restaurants, hoping to snare a new patient with a 30-second interaction. This is not very effective, and for most, it's uncomfortable. But what does work? I call your attention to two types of patients. The first is the delightful patient who thinks highly of you and your practice. They're grateful for the services that you and your team provide and understand the value that you deliver. You genuinely enjoy your time with them. You likely see a couple of this type of patient every single day. So the next time you have one of these patients in your chair, ask them a very simple question. Mrs. Johnson, I so appreciate you and having you as my patient. You're just the type of patient that we love to serve. Would you be so kind to refer those of your friends who are just like you? We'd love to have them as part of our family. Simple, to the point, builds your patient's ego, works. Now there's another type of patient relationship that you can effectively mine. That's every single patient that calls your office to schedule an exam or does so online. Going forward, for each such patient, simply have your front desk ask, so that we can schedule the appropriate amount of time for your visit, is there anyone else in the family that you'd like to schedule as well? Simple, to the point, gets the patient thinking, works. A single additional patient each day is worth over $100,000 in additional revenue for most optometrists. And often the toughest challenge for you to gain that new revenue is to simply ask for the order. These two very simple scripts make the asking easy and generate real results.